So, recently, if you're in the U.S., you obviously know about these Trump tariffs, or tariffs, whatever you want to call them. And then on top of that, the report just came out about unemployment pretty high at the moment. So, what I want to talk about is a lot of people saying it's hard to find a job. I just want to give maybe one thing that could possibly help somebody out, and that's simply I want to get in the skills trade, more specifically trucking, because that's what I do. I do trucking, so obviously I want to talk about a field I'm more knowledgeable in. And what I can say is trucking, with the whole recent new laws that came in place where they the English speaking, there's a lot more trucks out just on the lot now, because a lot of believe it or not, there was a lot of foreigners, Arabics, I'm not gonna get into all that, but there was a lot of foreigners in these trucks, and that English speaking test has took some of them out. It took a good few of them out. So there's less drivers than there were before. And now is, in my opinion, with the unemployment rate rising, jobs still getting cut, tariffs are still coming, things are going to be more expensive. The best thing I could recommend is trucking right now. Trucking is going to be good right now, but eventually there's going to come a point where we're falling off. Like, honestly, it's already been kind of like a little bit on a decline with the rates and stuff like that. And the rates was kind of like terrible because, again, the market, the industry was kind of messed up by people accepting cheap loads. But now that we're getting rid of like a good chunk of the people, a few bad apples, and sadly, there's probably some good drivers in there. Not everybody's like a bad driver, you know what I'm saying? Just because they couldn't speak English. There were some drivers that can't speak English that can drive well, and then there's some that's very bad ones. But that's just how it is. But the main thing I just wanted to point out was now would be a good time if you wanted to get in the trucking industry because with the tariffs coming, everything is going to skyrocket. You could just simply don't worry about paying rent. You know what I'm saying? Just live on the road. You live in your truck. Save your money in your truck. Truck for like, you ain't even got to truck that long. You ain't even got to truck like a year or something. You can truck like 6 months. Get your feet together and then try to sign up for like a class and then try to get a different skill. If you want to use trucking as a gateway to get somewhere else, that would be the best time. But you want to use trucking as like a long-term thing, honestly, I don't see how the industry is going to be in the future. I can't even front with you on that one. I feel like trucking not going to go nowhere. I'm not going to say it's going to die out. Trucking not going to go nowhere. I'm not going to say that. But I will say the industry will kind of change a little bit in the future. It's been changing ever since I've been in. It's been changing, and new rules, new ways to maneuver around your clock. And now we got AI. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, right here. Now with AI cameras, first it just used to be cameras facing outwards. Now it's cameras facing outwards and inwards. It's, like I said, it's constantly evolving, constantly changing, and either you adapt to it or you don't. And right now, I'm trying to adapt to it. But I want to give people who don't, who don't know about the option, who's thinking about the option, I'm telling you, right now, best time. Get in. Drivers are getting off the road. You can easily get in. What companies I recommend, I could do a whole separate video on that. I probably will do a whole separate video on that. But for now, right off the top of my head, there's plenty of, I would recommend either starting with like a CDL course, because some of them can offer you a contract where they pay for your schooling, and all you got to do is work for them for 6 months, so that way you ain't got to pay for CDL school out of pocket. Usually they have a good company with that contract. Or you can start off, it depends. You need to do your research, but honestly, I'm with CR England. CR England is not bad for me. It just depends. Like I said, everybody's driver's experience is different. You're gonna go to one company, you hear so much bad crap about it, and then there's some people that really enjoy it. Like, I'm just one of those people that really enjoy it. But you need to do your research. So do your research. But one beginner company I could recommend is probably obviously the regular mega carriers, the CR England, the Swifts. And then and look local. If you're in the big city, please do not hesitate to look local, because there is some diamonds in the rough that you don't even know about. If you look local in your city, there is some trucking companies there that might be under the radar that people are not talking about that you can apply for. So that's what I recommend. Look in your city, what's near you, and CR England and Swift. Do your time there. Do like 6 months. Save your money. And when I say save your money, I mean, like, when you're on the road, please do not buy too much junk food. Your health is going to just deteriorate fast. And to keep your mental sharp, please do not hesitate to talk to somebody when you're at a truck stop. When you're at a truck stop, just say hey to somebody. You ain't got to start a whole full-blown conversation. Just say, hey, where you going? Oh, that's cool. Keep it pushing. Because you got to be social a little bit. So when you first start out, you know what I'm saying, don't spend too much money on junk food. If anything, try to buy something cheap. Gas station prices are pretty expensive. If anything, try not to eat too much. Just eat till you're fulfilled. Don't eat till you're full. That's the best way I can say it. Like, try to eat like a sandwich of chips and some water, you know what I'm saying, for lunch. And then for dinner, do not eat too heavy. Same thing, sandwich and chips for stuff. You can easily get a cooler and make some lunch. If you don't feel like doing all that, just simply go to Subway, get a 6-inch combo, $6, and try to, you know what I'm saying, live off that. Like a 6-inch sub, that should be $6 or $7. You can have that for lunch, and then for dinner you can get another Subway or another cheap meal. Just try to keep your spending very low, like maybe $20 a day, $20 to $22 a day. Try to keep it low when you go on the road, because when you go on the road and you just got the money, you just gonna swipe snacks, swipe food, and then by the end of the day, you already spent like $30 or $40 or $50 on like just food, and you just snacking throughout the whole day, not even knowing that your money just being ran through. So just be conscious of what you spend on the road, because and then on top of that, you got to spend money on showers. So that's what I'm saying. Having a big spending, having a big eating, and then on top of that with showers, you know what I'm saying, that will add up. Now, unless you get with a mega company, you get make sure you get your rewards points, because wherever you fill up at, you'll get a free shower there. That's where you're mainly gonna rack up on your free showers, getting gas. So rack up on your free showers there, so that way you ain't got to spend $15 on the shower. I think it's like $15, $16 on the shower. It just depends on where you go, and so not all showers are the same. That's just how it is. So be conscious of that. But I probably rambled a whole lot in this video, but the main thing, let's get back on topic. If you want to get back into trucking, or you want to get into trucking just to get to where you want to get to, or if you want to do this kind of long term, I recommend it. Especially with the way things are going now, I recommend it. And with that being said, comment down below what you think. I didn't mean to ramble too long, but I was just getting my thoughts out. Have a nice day.